Okay, welcome everyone. Looks like we're live now. It is Saturday morning, July 18th. This is the DubLiHelp cashback hangout. And we do these hangouts twice a week. This time Saturday mornings at 10 a.m., 10:30, and then Tuesday nights from 7 to 7 p.m., 7 p.m. to 7:30. And we typically have a topic on Tuesday night. These hangouts here Saturday morning for viewers are designed strictly for questions and answers. And also these hangouts here at DubLiHelp.com are designed specifically for the shoppers. This is not a get money rich or make money with DubLi or make DubLi your home-based business. If you're interested in that, there is a place on this website. If you're watching this at DubLiHelp.com, just follow the link there, here on this homepage or broadcast page, and you'll see that to the right of this broadcast window. These hangouts here at DubLiHelp.com are designed specifically for the shoppers. And I have with me Mr. Richard Beck for the hangout today. Richard, how you doing?
Doing great, sir. And you?
Okay, good. Yeah, we've both got, upgrades, massive upgrades we've done to our machine. So we're back on track now with everything, and hopefully we'll be able to do it. And by the way, we did miss the last week hangout on kids' clothing, and we're going to add some of that stuff today. So this is going to be a little bit of the kids' clothing and questions and answers. So, but this coming Tuesday night, we have a hangout, and our topic this coming Tuesday nights is weekly. What is it? Here it is. Weekly purchases. Yep. Stuff that you would actually buy weekly, can buy weekly. So between Richard and I and any special guests we may have, Tuesday night for you viewers, we'll discuss stuff you would buy just on a weekly basis. And, to me, that's one of the main things about these hangouts, and especially here with DubLi.com and having your money go further, is actually using it. And that's one of the reasons why this topic of weekly purchases is, you buy it weekly. This stuff you need weekly, certainly on a monthly basis. And, there's a lot of stuff we just buy on a weekly basis. And between Richard and I, we'll be able to show you what we do and how we do it and the places we go and shop. And it's great because it gets delivered to our front door. And I'll tell you, I just did something this week for groceries. It was interesting. I'll share with that later on Tuesday night. But all right, Richard, let's get started here this morning. We'll try and make this quick this Saturday morning here, July 18th. As we let people gather in here real quickly, just for a couple seconds here, what kind of local comments or events, anything you want to chat about real quickly before we get started?
Well, I saw that was kind of a new surprise to me. It may not have been a surprise to other people, but Bobby Flay and his wife, Stephanie March, got a divorce after 10 years.
Now, tell me, why is that news?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Who's Bobby Flay? Is he that cook guy? Is he that chef guy?
No. Bobby Flay's a big chef on Food Network, and yeah, he's had a bunch of TV shows in the American version.
I think I know him. Yeah, I think I know the guy.
Yeah, so he's yeah, it was kind of a surprise. I mean, I thought they were pretty good here, and but things happen in the world and like that. But yeah, so I mean, that was kind of the news. I hadn't really, Greek came to their agreement, so that is good. I mean, Greece, not the Greeks, but Greece came to their agreement. So I was kind of wondering if they were just going to nose them up like Ecuador, just so they forget it,
Yeah, I don't think that thing's over. I don't think that Greek bailout and thing is over yet, and they got a lot of problems over there in the EU. The only comment I like to add, as far as current events, we can get onto this hangout real quick here, is late on Friday afternoon. I'm not sure what time it happened on Friday, but the effects actually showed very late Friday afternoon in the market. Somebody dumped a whole bunch of gold and onto the market. Okay. Yeah, and oil is down at $50 a barrel now, and it's going lower. Down under 40, 49, and the euro. And I'm sure it's this Greece issue that's done it. The euro is just taking a big pounding, and it'll go to it's headed to par with the dollar.
It's going to be parity pretty soon, yeah.
Yeah, and below, and that's going to cause a lot of problems. I mean, a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Because there's so much financing that's tied to the euro that's pegged to its price, and once it goes par with the dollar or below, all that stuff gets there's certain things that kick in, and it's not going to be pretty. So we'll see what happens. It's at $1.08 right now. And
yep.
and it's probably by the end of next week it's going to be at $1.05 or lower. So we'll see what happens. But they just got big problems over there, and it's not good to see. But I think that maybe being par with the dollar is good, and
I think it'll be good because it'll promote more tourism from Americans to go over there, which will help them out. So I mean, I think it should have been parity for a long time, to be honest.
I'm more not so much from the tourist side for me, but from the businesses over there.
Right.
How now they can buy dollar, equal trade. I mean, some tariffs are going to come off and all these other things, but the euro, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think the northern European countries are at par with the southern European countries. It's just there's too much difference.
Right.
And there should be a northern euro and a southern euro. And, I know it's confusing, but, how they got all these countries to give up their own currency, and jump into the euro,
that's pretty amazing.
Anyway, I mean, we can go on and on, but we'll see what this week holds, for us. As the rest of this year unwinds, it's going to get pretty hectic, they say, between weather and, Donald Trump and presidential campaigns and everything else over here in the States, that is. So we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and get started here. I see you done your screen sharing. You want to jump and do the first one?
Yeah, I was going to say, and this is just a quick to show you how quick things work, is because, folks, I reloaded an operating system this last couple days, and I use Linux. And my Firefox, because it's all new, I haven't installed a toolbar, so I'm going to click this on and show you how fast it goes. And here we go. Oh. I think that was about it. That was all I had to do. Just download it. And if nothing else, I just have to come in here. Oh, I don't want to do that. Yeah, looks easy there, doesn't it, folks? I'm sorry. But I think I just have to go to my applications. And we will take it in. Or I could have just done it from here too.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that. Well, famous last words, folks.
There's actually a way on one of the hangouts we've done in the past. We did it. We showed them how to use.
I was going to say, I'll just not worry about that till later.
The easiest way that I've done it, this is just drag and drop.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to allow me to do this on Linux or not. This isn't Windows, so that's why I don't have the same kind of capacity. But you know what? Let's just get into the kids stuff.
Right.
And I'm going to take you guys here straight away. And a lot of times you can go to shoes and clothing, but there's also a whole section down below here in the DubLi Mall. You want to go to the U.S. Mall and just go to toys, children, and baby. I mean, here's costumes and the Disney store. I just went by in a hurry. So, I mean, if you want stuff, diapers.com. And Oh wow, they're early on the Halloween costumes, but
Yeah,
at least
you're showing Justice Brothers and the kids' clothing, which is the topic, and is is one where we've got when I'm going to let you finish, but there's a whole bunch of stores, from Target, Walmart, JCPenney's, Macy's, and all these other, but there's a lot of specialty stores that specialize strictly in kids' clothing, and some of them are cheaper actually. Some of the stuff that I've looked at. But go ahead, finish up.
Yeah, I was going to say you're so right about the specialties. Here's Mary Mary, and there's Oshkosh. What
is the Oshkosh cashback?
8%.
Okay.
And at Mari was 12.5. Marvel Comics store, so you can get them T-shirts and everything else. Lego 8%. That's definitely a savings. Kids and bids. I don't know if that's like with 9% at not DubLi, but at Disney store through DubLi. And after school, 7.2. But folks, what I'm trying to say is this is probably one of the best places to get started.
Yeah, see Lee Parker.
Shopping.
Scroll back down to Lee Parker.
Is it down?
Well, it was up there. I thought I saw you had it. Yeah, is that it? I think I think that's the. Yeah, go to that store. I want to see something there. I think that's the uniform store.
Yeah, it's the kids' clothing.
One of these. Well, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Here we go.
One of these. It's Parker Uniforms, I think is what it is. But okay. There's a couple uniform stores in there, and where you can get your discount, your cash back, shopping for your uniforms. And my children, when they were in high school, all the way up through high school, they had to wear uniforms. I mean, there's arguments one way or other. Is that good or bad? For me, I thought it was actually pretty good for the kids. They didn't have to have all this peer pressure about, well, what am I going to wear? What am I going to wear? Now, of course, they obviously still had all that nonsense when they went out, after hours and, or after, school and all that other stuff. But while they were at school, they had, standard uniforms to wear. And they knew what they had to wear. There was no issues or anything, and everyone wore the same stuff. So it worked out great, But I have 3 girls, and they all went to all-girls Catholic school. Now they're in college, and it's, entirely different for Daddy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just checking because of girls Forever 21, because I know that's popular with my niece and those. A lot of the kids. But yeah, that one, the link we just hit, though, they've got, strictly for girls, 7 to 16, boys 8 to 14. And that's nice. They've got them broken down by age groups.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So, folks, this is the one thing is like I said, is I love to go to the DubLi mall section and do a lot of the research, and even in department stores. Of course, we have Wally World. And where would we be without Walmart? Carson Peary Scott. BJ's Wholesale Club on the East Coast. Dillard's in the Midwest, I just saw. 8.6. So, yeah, there's a lot. Oh, look at that. Dollar General's even online. We'll have to keep that in mind for the weekly shopping for a lot of people.
What's the cash back on that? Was that 9.2? Is that what it
said? 9.2. 3.2 for just a free membership.
Wow, that's good.
That's pretty impressive, folks. 3.2 just to have a DubLi account. And, as we repeat this, but it's going to take you a year to get your free cash back. You just don't get monthly like we do with the VIP. And that's the perk of why you want your VIP membership, plus the higher rates.
Hey, Hey, right below that, there's a Caraco or what's that? On the row right below that? Caraco store?
Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah.
What is the cashback for the free member there?
4.5.
You know, that's a topic we should probably have. I'm going to send that to support because,
Okay.
you know, we should actually do a hangout on a Tuesday night that lists the best free cashback.
Absolutely. Because, I mean, look at this. Look at Nordstrom's. I mean, if you're on the West Coast and you're familiar with Nordstrom's, they have top quality for the price of anything you buy. They've got a great return policy, and they're looking at 3.2% just for the free members and 9.2% for the VIPs.
Yeah, that's great.
Wow, look at this. QVC jumped in. I mean, this is a great little page right here, but you get 6.6 off of QVC for being a VIP, and Overstock, you get it 7%. So, I mean, that's great. That's great. I mean, this is really a good page that I landed on because you got Saks at 7.3, Sears at 7.3, Sam's at 7. I mean, this all adds up. Look at it. Here you got Target at 7. So Walmart at 6.6. Yonkers, if you're in the Midwest, that's Carson Peary Scott owns them, and it's 8.6. That's a
wait, stop right there. What's on that? The second to last row, the two at the left.
The Bon-Ton?
No, the other left.
Oh, Steep and Cheap. My other left. Okay.
Oh no, right below that. The one right below that.
Shopco.
No, below that.
Things you never knew existed? No.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, it's Things you never knew existed. Okay.
What's the cashback on that is what I'm looking at.
11.8. 5.8 for free.
Now the one right next to it. What is, I can't read it. I'm sorry. It's
unbeatable. Yeah, unbeatable sale. No problem, bud. Unbeatable sale. 7.2% for free. 13.2 for the VIP holders.
That's unreal. 7.2% for a free cashback account. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah,
Dude's going to put $10 in your account anyway, and you get 7.2% cash back.
And keep in mind, folks, that a lot of these places have free shipping too.
Yeah.
You know, if you do certain, if you shop a certain way, like I do, is that I usually always get qualified, you know, using, you know, some kind of discount coupon or whatever I can sign up for at that particular merchant. I usually get some kind of free shipping. And, you know, here we go. I mean, 13.2%. And if you can work it to get your shipping done, oh, that's all the better. You know, I mean, yeah. I mean, when I need something from Walmart, it comes in the mail or FedEx or UPS now. So, you know, I just don't, you know, what I need, I have delivered a lot of it. So that's cool. But, you know, I really appreciate what DubLi's done and how they've moved forward. And if you've been following us, you'll know that we're going to have some new updates coming up here in a little while from them, from the annual meeting. And it's going to be great. I mean, I just can't say enough about, you know, on how many, the variety of companies that have joined them, you know. I mean, here's Bloomingdale's. I mean, 8%. So, you know, if you haven't signed up yet, folks, just go to the corner and get signed up. You know, go up there and take advantage of this. You know, I mean, we do, and we're here. We want to help you. I mean, you know, I mean, there's the best thing you can do is save a little money. So.
Yeah, no, that was really good. You know, screen sharing there. Thanks for all that, Richard. I just have two real quick questions here, and we can finish this up. And both questions came in from support, and regarding the your DubLi credit card or DubLi, I'm sorry, debit card.
Oh, okay.
Cashback card, and the first one was the guy lost his, and he wanted to know how to. In order to replace your DubLi debit card, you have to submit a ticket into DubLi. They'll send you a link, and then you just resubmit the stuff. It obviously gets canceled and so forth. You can actually do that in your wallet, or you just support. But that is a little tricky deal because it's actually happened to me before, and it's been quite a while. But you have to submit a ticket. You have to submit a support ticket on your DubLi back office, and you'll know. Just go to the support tab, and it'll all be spelled out there for you. The other question is, this viewer asked, what does it take to get a DubLi debit card? And you have to be a VIP member. And the reason why is because the VIP, as a VIP member status, it's paid to you on a monthly basis. Your cashback comes to you on a monthly basis, and they want it debited or sent directly to your debit card. That's really what they want done. So, and it does it on it, and it's an automatic stuff. So at the end of the month, whatever you've made, on your cashback, goes directly onto your DubLi debit card. So I hope those two questions. If not, just send another ticket into support, and they'll get it answered for you. So, okay, Richard's bottom of the hour. Any closing comments? Anything?
Excuse me. Well, I think we generally use PayPal to accept our rebate technically, or our cash back. And I also use, folks, a lot of times a credit card that I have. There's different ones out there, Capital One and some others, that you get a 1 or 2% cash back, and I constantly add that on top for additional savings. And I encourage you to do that also, because between coupons and everything else, and you go in here to DubLi, and we'll come up with some of the highest level ones here for one of these hangouts, and you will be amazed at the top percentages. I think we've seen in the 70% range before. So you really want to get on board and start saving. I mean, it all averages out in the distance. I mean, it does add up. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And my only closing comments for today is that on the kids' clothing, the first place I start, and everyone knows this, by now, is a Groupon. And I go to the back office, or I go directly to the Groupon, website and activate my DubLi cashback. And the discounts you get at Groupon, and the reason I like Groupon, I'm so high on Groupon, is that it's local. Somebody in Seattle is going to have something entirely different, than somebody in Spokane, Washington. It's that local, let alone Miami versus Seattle. So, you go to Groupon.com and activate your DubLi cashback, and the huge discount you get at Groupon, and then you get your cash back on top of that. I think it's 7.5 or something like that, cash back on top of the money you spend. But you're buying stuff at 80% discount, with your cash back, and then pay for it with a cashback credit card. So, with kids' clothing, that I'm guaranteed their Groupon's loaded with that as school gets started or gets close to getting started. And then there's a couple other good stores, for kids' clothing, that specialty stores as well. But I always kind of preach Groupon, because once and here's my rationale for that. The rationale for that for us shoppers is, you walk into a store and a TV, and you're going there, you're going to buy a TV, right? And the TV costs $1,000, or let's say it's a $500, be more realistic. Okay. The flat panel TV costs, $500, but they have a sale going. And, if you circle a form and fill out a form for enter into the sweepstakes, that $100 or that $500 TV now is only $7. You get it for $7. Yeah. Now, how do you think you feel walking out of that store with a $500 TV you only spent $7 for? Chances are you're probably going to come back to that store and attach that good feeling to that shopping experience and do it again, right? And hopefully that same thing will happen. Well, it's the same concept going to Groupon through DubLi. You go to Groupon, with DubLi, and you get a huge discount, and you get cash back. You're buying something at 80% discount. How smart do you think you feel? And so you'll use your DubLi more and more and more and more. And that's a whole idea here. You know, it was we as shoppers is to maximize our cashback experience. You know, one of the best places to do that is at Groupon with your DubLi cashback. You know, a toolbar loaded or through the shopping mall, Groupon through the DubLi shopping mall. So you'll use it again and again and again and again. So that's why I'm really high on Groupon. You know, and it's just you get so much further, you know, distance for your money. So anyway, thank you, Richard. Appreciate your help today and everything. And I'm glad we're both got our systems back up and running, and we'll hopefully be a smooth sailing here for the next while until we upgrade again. So and thank you, viewers, for checking in with us today. Again, we do these hangouts twice a week, and this time period, Saturday mornings, and then Tuesday nights at 7 p.m., which will be back this Tuesday night at 7 p.m., where the topics will be weekly purchases. Another great topic. So enjoy your Saturday wherever you are in the world, and I encourage you to watch our old and previous hangouts at DubLiHelp.com. Just go to Google.com or YouTube.com and type in DubLiHelp, and you get a whole list of our previous hangouts we've done with topics as well. So thank you, Richard. Thank you, viewers, and we'll see everybody Tuesday night. Take care, everyone.